Great. How's everybody doing today? Let me see what I got. Maybe it's too bright. Okay. Hello guys, how's everyone doing? All right. Question. Got two questions. What is the true definition of an abundance mindset, and how long should it take to manifest something? Great questions here. All right. So, when it comes to manifesting what you want or what you desire, there's the concept of what we call time. Now, if you are manifesting something and you incorporate time into the equation, you're going to set up a lot of resistance. And the reason is, you have to remember what part of your consciousness does the manifestation. It's your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind does not live in a timeline like your conscious mind does. So that we have to remember that when you're manifesting anything in your life, please don't put time limit on it. Because here's the truth about it. Everything manifests in divine timing. It's the right time for you. I know that 100% because you're looking at a guy that won the lottery to buy his dream car, and it came at the exact divine right time. I was facing a time situation. I was manifesting a car that was on the market to be sold. So I kept thinking to myself, I have to manifest this before it gets sold. I had no clue back then how this stuff worked, but now I do. This is why I'm teaching it. And what I understood back then was I was actually creating a lot of resistance. So you know what I did? When I let it go, the car came to me at the perfect time. I won the lottery, I took the money, and I bought the car, and the car wasn't sold to anybody but me. So what does that teach me? It taught me that, wait a minute, Mark, it is my higher mind that does this, and my higher mind will work out the correct time. In my linear mind, I was facing all type of stuff. It's like, oh man, I gotta, what if it doesn't last 6 months? What if the guy buys it before? Mark, it's gonna be da-da-da-da-da-da. So, my advice for you, if you want to speed up time, you have to erase time. How perplexing is that? But it's the truth. It's actually how it works, guys. It's actually how it works. That information spawned a whole new understanding and comprehension of how the universe works. Everything will manifest in divine time for you. Okay, I'll make it simple for you. The time it takes something to manifest is never up to you. It's up to your higher self. There, I took out all the pressure, all this stuff. So if your ego wants to get angry at you now, hey, that's just how it works. So if you're trying to manifest something in time, it's gonna come when it's supposed to come. So what do? You have to understand the principles that what it is that you want is already yours. It's a done deal. It's on its way to you. Let the process work itself. You have a higher mind that knows way more than you can ever possibly know. It is an infinite mind. It can see beyond the frame of physical reality. So it knows the pitfalls. So you have to get into alignment with it. I love that. Let it cook. That's right. Let it cook. Let the manifestation cook. So our perception of time is we use that for linearity. We use that to make sense and navigate during the three world. But when you're manifesting your desires, you cannot live in time. You have to live in the moment. The present moment is called your point of power. That is where your manifestations become physical reality. A matter of fact, let me give you something that'll make you feel a whole lot better right now. In your subconscious mind, the minute you put something in it, it is already done. There is no creating. It is a manifestation in what we call a non-physical form. It's in an energy dense form. It's the same thing. It's just a different state of existence. So your stuff already done, already created, on the way to you now. So that's the question about how long does it take to manifest something. All right. Your job is just to stay in flow, keep your resistance as minimum as possible, and then when it comes, it comes. All right. What is the true definition of an abundance mindset, and how do I develop it? All right. The true definition of an abundance mindset is this, is to be open and rejoice in everything that signifies abundance. I'll repeat it again because so many people, it seems so easy, but I'm going to show you right now why 95% of people don't have it. I'll repeat it. An abundance mindset is the ability to be open and rejoice in all things that signify abundance for you. Okay? All right. So let's get into the abundance mindset. Why do many people cannot cultivate it? By the way, for you to get what you want, you have to have an abundance mindset. So off the rip there, what they would say is, if you cannot manifest your dream job, your lottery win, your car, your house, your business profiting, your real estate business, your trading business, your coaching business, you cannot manifest any of those things if you don't have an abundance mindset. It ain't gonna work. Sorry. So you're gonna have to think now. You're gonna have to think, okay, man, I wonder why isn't it manifesting? I'm doing all the techniques, I'm doing all the stuff, I'm visualizing, I'm using my affirmations, I'm using the subliminals, but nothing's coming about. All of those can't work if you don't have an abundance mindset. So let's get into the abundance mindset. I'll repeat it again because there's some people coming in this live. The true definition of abundance mindset is to be open and rejoice to anything in your physical reality that signifies abundance. So what does it mean to be rejoicing? Rejoice means to accept it, to be happy, to acknowledge it, to make it motivate you. Here's the problem with people with abundance mindset. They don't have abundance mindset. It means that when you see somebody with a nicer car, with more money, living a lavish life, you are supposed to rejoice. People do the opposite. That's why many people don't have an abundance mindset. They are dealing with an illogical mind. So if you want to develop an abundance mindset, you have to stop being a hater. You have to stop being jealous of other people's success, of other people's wealth. You cannot do that. If you see the nice guy driving a car, the nice girl with a nice dress, remember, an abundance mindset is to be open and rejoice with everything abundant. This is very, very crucial, very, very important. I'm going to tell you again. If you cannot see someone in a nice car and have nice money or nice stuff, and if you cannot appreciate it, if that doesn't make you feel motivated, if it doesn't make you feel good, if you don't do this, wow, that's a nice car, man, I could have that. I'm gonna have one of that one day. That's gonna be mine. That's exactly what I like to manifest. Thank you, universe, for mirroring me what I'd love. Oh man, I love that. That inspires me. He can do it, I can do it. If you don't have that with anything you say, you cannot manifest your full potential. If you have it, congratulations, you have an abundance mindset. Now here's the lack mindset. Dang man, why is always those people having it, man? Look at that nice car. Why you gotta get a car like that? Why can't I get a car like that? Man, it must be nice to have that money. It must be nice to be rich. Man, I would love to get. Why can't? It's not gonna happen for you people. I'm sorry. So if this video finds you right now and you're in that category, you better fix it real fast. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why it's important. You see, a lot of people fail to realize that their world is generated and manifested by an illogical mind. It literally means your unconscious mind takes everything literally. So your conscious mind doesn't take everything literally. In your conscious mind, it can deviate between what you say, man, these people always have that car. I mean, why can't it be me? Your conscious mind is smart. It'll say, okay, Mark, I understand what you're saying. You're upset because you can't have that car, but you want that car, so you get jealous. I understand jealousy is normal, but you still want that car. So Mark, I'm going to try a way to get you to make some money so you can be like that guy. So okay, Mark, it's okay to hate a little bit because, you know, I get it. No, you don't get it. That's incorrect. It ain't going to work. In your conscious mind, you're never, ever, 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 ever going to get your full potential. Write that down. In my conscious mind, I can never, ever, ever, ever get my full potential. All right. That's in the conscious mind. In my subconscious mind, this is what it sees. Man, look at those people, man. They're always making that money so easily. They got that nice car. Look at those wealthy individuals. Their life is so good, man. Why can't that be me? What's going on? In your subconscious mind, you know what your subconscious mind says? Oh, so you don't like that lifestyle. You don't like those things because you're complaining. The energy is a lot stronger that you don't like those things than you do like those things. Okay, Mark, I got it. So I'm going to resist the wealth from you. Matter of fact, your subconscious mind says, I got something for better. I'm going to filter out your reality. All the opportunities that could be there for you to become successful and wealthy, they'll be right in your face, but I'm going to make your brain not see them. I'm going to make the people not come to you that could give you the connections. Aha! Now you see how important it is. Now you see how the game works. That's how the subconscious mind works, my friends. So, an abundance mindset means everything you see in your physical world, you have to acknowledge it as motivation, inspiration, and rejoice. You see somebody with a nice car, you better start loving it. See somebody with a nice pair of clothes, you better start appreciating it. See somebody with their money showing, you better start loving it. Because what you're doing is you are telling your subconscious mind, I want those things. More, more, more. So your subconscious says, oh, so you like those things. So let me start showing you more. So what's going to happen? You're going to see a lot of mirroring. You're going to see more stuff like that, right? More stuff like that. But you don't want to just see the more stuff, right? You want to experience them and have them for yourself, right? That's what it's all about. Well, that's how the subconscious mind works. It goes in a pattern. The pattern, it will show you more to make sure you're in alignment. Say, okay, yeah, that's what I want. Then it says, all right, so you want more of these stuff. All right, so I've been giving you more of these stuff. So here's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm just going to make you experience these stuff because it is my job to make you experience what you want. That's what your subconscious mind job is, by the way, is to make sure your thoughts are congruent with your current physical reality. It's a prover mind. So eventually you start seeing these things. Guess what? It's going to be you, the next person with the nice car, with the nice clothes, with the money, with the job, with the career, with everything going up. You're going to be the one having it. Because your subconscious mind has no understanding. It just has a pattern recognition system and see, that's what he wants. Let's give it to him. So that's going to open opportunities for you. You're going to meet some people. You're going to make some connections. You're going to get the idea. In other words, you're going to be living that life. That's an abundance mindset. Do you see how it works? So you, my friends, you have to deviate from hate, from jealousy, from envy. You cannot do that. You are only messing up yourself. You think you're hating on someone else. You ain't hating on them. You're only hating on yourself. So you got to pinch your ego and start appreciating when you see people with the nice fancy stuff. You have to start loving that. I'm just saying, that's if you want to have an abundance mind. If you don't want to have an abundance mindset, go ahead, hate, get jealous, let your ego control you. That's all on you. I'm just giving you the truth. Don't hate the messenger. I'm giving you the message. It's a difficult lesson to practice, yes. But if you practice it, you're going to be very successful. Unfortunately, the reason why it's difficult is because the matrix you live in, they propagate that. They love that. They love to promote jealousy, envy, and strife. It creates more competition. It creates fear. It's a fear-based thing. It's me against you. That is the incorrect way to manifest, my friends. This is why it's a difficult practice. And then what happens, your ego gets so accustomed to it. Man, look at that guy, man. He think he's better than me with all that clothes and all. That man don't even think he's better than you. That woman don't even think, she probably don't even know you. That person is living their life. It's your perception that's making you think that way. It's your ego doing that. Your ego says, just look how he's dressing up. But that's what they want to dress. If he wants to put on his nice expensive watch, his nice cologne, his nice jewelry, that makes him feel good, then you got to rejoice in that, because if you want that, that's the only way you're going to get it. If you're hating on it, if you're like, these people are... Listen, it's not about the people, guys. It's about the message you're sending to your subconscious. It's the message. The message have to match the frequency. So to develop an abundance mindset is every day when you go out, practice appreciation for finer things. When you see someone, you have to say to yourself, oh, that's me. That motivate me. I can do that. Because you are sending an intricate message to your unconscious mind that, hey, put me in that game. That's what you're telling your subconscious. Put me in that frequency. Put me in that reality, man. That's all your ego. You got to cut that guy off, because that guy's going to say, think he all that, man? Why are you looking at me like that? Why people? You got to ignore that. Because your ego will keep you broke. Your ego will keep you in a lack. Your ego will keep you sick. Your ego will keep you depressed. Your ego will keep you in fear, doubt, and worry. Your higher mind will free you. Your subconscious will give you abundance. Your higher self will open infinity to you. Okay, the next part about an abundance mindset is the people you are around, the environment, what you're watching. If you are around toxic people, if you are around lack-minded people, if you are watching things that are lack or envy or jealous or any, you are creating a map of reality in your unconscious mind that will make your world reflect those things. In layman's terms, you will only ever be around toxic people for the rest of your life, by the way. You will only ever make a certain amount of money for the rest of your life anyway. You'll only ever have all type of issues in your life for ever and ever until you go and reincarnate. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the power of your subconscious mind. One of the most powerful tricks, you could call it a trick. I don't call it, well, to make sense to you. But let me tell you something about just the power of your subconscious mind if you don't know this. It puts you in trance. Do you know what a trance is? A trance is a state of being that you are not aware that you're doing something and you're doing it automatically and you have no awareness to get out of it. That's a trance. So that means if you're around toxic stuff, being jealous, envious all the time, you program your mind to live in that reality, and your mind will continue to reflect your life every single day, and you will not know that you're okay. I'll make it simple. A trance is you're in prison, but you don't know you're in prison. You walk around, you see the bars every day, you see the cellmate, but you have no idea you're locked up. That's a trance. Break the trance. See that? You broke the trance. You know when somebody hypnotizes you, say, okay, wake up. You say, oh, what happened? Oh, I just made you bark like a dog. I just made you. No, you didn't. Yeah, look at the video. Oh, wow. How come I don't remember? Because you were in a trance. It's a loop. So, when you get out of the loop, you say, oh, man, look at these bars. Oh, I'm locked up. I got to get out of here. That's what's happening. So, you guys, your primary mission while you're here is to have an abundance mindset. That's it. Start cultivating the abundance mindset. Appreciate things. Give gratitude to things. Be open. Look at things that motivate you. Put yourself in environments where it shows what you want. See a mental image of you, that person, or your future self having the stuff you want. Yes, hug a tree. Ground yourself. Be nice. Give a compliment. If you have $1, give somebody a coffee. 25, whatever. Abundance mind. That's an abundance mindset. It follows you. When it follows you, your unconscious mind now creates a new map of reality. Okay, the next tip. The biggest tip for you to get an abundance mindset. The biggest one. So I just give you a lot of them. But here's the golden one. Your physical 3D self. You have to see your physical three-dimensional portfolio or your three-dimensional self in your mind's eye as the successful being that you want to be. If you cannot see an image of you in the clothes, the environment, the house, the business, your world, if you cannot see that in your head, unfortunately, you cannot experience it in your real life. So you got a lot of practice to do. You got to do something. Either go Photoshop yourself. If you can't visualize, then go Photoshop yourself with the car, with the house. Photoshop yourself with the lifestyle and then put it in your phone and look at it every night when you go to bed. Photoshop yourself, print it out, put it under your pillow and sleep with it every night. Your subconscious mind picks up the quantum fluctuations of those pixels, what they call qubits. It downloads it into your consciousness and then you start experiencing it. That's the science behind it. So that's how it works, man. I'm just here to deliver you the message. I'm here to deliver you the truth of how this stuff works. I'm not here to sugarcoat it to you like a lot of people do. So tough love is love. So I'm not going to tell you and cuddle you and say, well, no. I'm going to shoot it to you straight. So again, I'll repeat it to you. If you cannot see an image of yourself being the version of you, it's not going to happen in your life. There, I said it. Would you like me to lie to you? I don't think so. You don't want to live a lie, right? You don't want someone to live every day and say and think, and then one day you get up, it never happens. I'm helping you to prevent it right now. Yes, you better go Photoshop images of yourself, the clothes, the car, the house, the lottery. You put it in your phone. If you can print it out, put it under your bed. Under your pillow, sorry. If you can use your imagination and see vividly, see it in your head, do it every night. Because what you're doing is you're building a map of reality. Let me show you how your brain cells work, by the way. You have neurons, dendrites, synapses. Primary channels to send information. When you go to bed, when you constantly think of something, and they have this on microscope. Go look it up. There is images of your brain cells reaching out to communicate and connect with other brain cells. That's called a neural pathway. When you think something over and over, when you imagine something over and over, you construct a physical neural pathway. Once a neural pathway is finished, synapses, axon, dendrites, they send electrochemical signals. It wires up, it fires up. Congratulations, you have a new line of brain activity. That is called neuroplasticity. So when something is fused together, brains wire together, fire together. When it's fused together, it sends an image in the brain and in the physical reality that this is what I expect to see. Your brain actually generates and hallucinates a physical experience of the thing that you have been thinking, seeing dominantly. In other words, it becomes a real physical experience to you. So there you have the science to back it up if you think I'm BSing you right now. Okay? I'll throw another one in there for you just to make it even more sweeter. If you listen to anything I just said, I think the one thing you should get from what I just mentioned to you is the neural pathways. They are generated by something that's non-physical. If you're listening to anything I'm saying to you. Something that's non-physical is your imagination. How can something that's non-physical become physical? Well, the answer is there is no physical. Physical is an illusion of the non-physical. So everything is an imagination played out as a physical thing. It's fake. It's not real. It's your brain's best way to make sense in a three-dimensional world. So yes, if you live in your head and you see stuff in your head consistently, you will become the stuff in your head physically. Mic drop. See you again.